overhaul. It's just a case of who Spurs get in next.
So so where do we go in that direction?
There is only one man who can bring me back to really getting behind his team, in all honesty, and that is Thomas Tuchel's Tottenham Hotspurs. That's the only man.
Another Chelsea.
You love a Chelsea manager.
Bloody hell, man. Give it a rest, man. Leave it up, man.
I knew it. You sound
Don't
like
do it
every
again.
other Spurs
Don't do it again, man. Another Chelsea.
I wasn't entirely sure that was going to come out of your mouth.
Another Chelsea op.
They don't even want to hear the reasoning. They don't.
I want to hear your
Hoddle.
reasoning.
Glenn Hoddle. Give it him till the end of the season.
Riddle it.
You might need to give it to Glenn Hoddle to the end of the season.
Another Chelsea op, three at the back again.
Listen, they're not bad managers. That's the thing. It's just because they were at Chelsea. That's not my fault. You know what I mean? But I look at Thomas Tuchel. I look at...
Didn't you say earlier the definition, or was it Nikki? The definition of madness.
I've said that.
Is when you keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
How are you going to go and get another Chelsea manager? Try
Jose,
something else.
Jose and Conte.
Try something else, man.
Can I give reasons, please? Because with Jose and Conte, they are win first. Right now, you must give me what I need managers. I think Thomas Tuchel at Dortmund, at Mainz, at PSG, even, he's shown, listen, I can work with some of the things I'm given. I can work with some of the leftovers of the managers.
With all due respect, I've heard the same thing for Mourinho, and I've heard the same thing for Conte. The same thing.
So let me ask you lot the question then. If not Thomas Tuchel, who? Because it seems like
find someone new.
Since there's such a pushback on Tuchel, I would love to hear the other suggestions.
I think there's only one option, and that's to get Poch back.
Please.
Why? He did such a poor job in the 5.5 years he was there. Made us competitive. I'm more than happy to go back. He shouldn't have gone in the first place.
Do you know why Poch makes even less sense? Because it's the exact same situation he walked away from. At least with Thomas Tuchel, I think the club would want to get behind him. I think it would be the same thing with Pochettino, where they would
you can't say that you think they want to get behind him when they've had Antonio Conte, who was
I don't believe they'll get behind anyone. Haaland's in
behind.
Forget that.
Wow.
Lloris did well there.
Very well.
Yeah, and then he flapped it.
Yeah, I don't think you can say they'll want to back Tuchel, but they didn't want to back Mourinho and they didn't want to back Conte. Well, what makes Tuchel any different? You need a manager that's going to come in and work with youth and try and develop something and be okay to have a massive rebuild.
I feel like they're all being brushed in as the same. I feel like Jose, they brought him in, he was too demanding, and they thought 6 days after the Super League debacle, they used him essentially as an excuse in my eyes. They got rid of him. They shouldn't have, and I thought they should have backed him. They didn't. I think with the Conte situation, he's on a short-term deal. So they're thinking, why are we going to back a manager who's going to walk away 6 months later?
Yeah, but they've given him that contract.
I'm not here backing the board, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, if this club is realistically going to move forward.
That's defending, man.
Ben Davis, this is the guy you lot are telling me I should keep.
Schoolboy defending.
Come on, man. Come on, man. How did he miss that?
I don't know.
6'5".
Listen, I see your point. I think it's a nice idea, but I think it's just the same recipe. Let's try, another.
Too short, bruv.
Jeez.
I ain't bothered. I don't care who it is. Then I'm not interested.
No, you know what? You lot need to go out and find a manager like not Poch, but a manager like him.
There is. He's at Chelsea.
That's going to build.
He's at Chelsea. He's Graham
Potter would have been. Yeah, Potter would have been perfect for you.
Abby, would you take Thomas Frank?
Yeah.
That would be a good manager.
I would take Thomas Frank.
That would be a good manager.
I feel like he's the flavour of the month.
No, I'd take Tom. I would have taken Graham Potter. Like I've said many times, he turned us down twice. He didn't want to come to the club because of the way the club is run, and I respect that he didn't want to come because of the way the club is run. I don't want to be there because of the way the club is run.
Thomas Frank is a good shout for you.
He's a very good shout. But again, my thing is that the way that Brentford do transfers is really great because they base it on their Moneyball system. We don't have that. So again...
No, but maybe you should because
you're
saying you don't want to spend.
We should. But again, unless you're going to get rid of the board, they're not going to change their transfers. With 15 managers down the line. I'm seeing one common denominator.
And he's suggesting that you do go back and do the same old thing that you've done all before. Go and get another Chelsea.
That's why I don't
my thing is go and get a good manager.
You need to go and get a manager that can make the best of what he's got. Because I'm
telling
you now, they've got.
Can Tuchel not do that?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think he can.
Think so.
Because again, you're looking at managers that have won things and that have want to, and
was
that
he
are
not doing it at all?
and that are ambitious.
Oh, Tottenham! He scored!
Chefs.
Kulusevski! What a mistake!
I'm telling you.
What a mistake by City. They're
terrible,
dodgy at the back.
Terrible at the back.
What were they doing? And it's 1-0.
Them tourists are shocked.
1-0 Spurs.
See their faces, all the tourists look like that.
Pep's fuming.
Get in there, get in there.
Get off. I love Kulusevski. He's about.
So do I now. I love him too.
Look
Well
at
done,
this.
Kula.
Look at this.
Love you, my son.
What a
Terrible
sloppy pass.
Terrible pass.
Good finish.
Yeah, Edison set him up to fail there.
Shocking.
Well done, Benton
You know
Court.
what? He's looked a bit ropey as well, Edison.
Edison, he has, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Benton
You're
Court
right.
press.
How you going to put
Finish.
the ball to the... I remember, you know, he used to do that a lot. Leno used to do stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You put man under pressure. That's your fault. Stop blaming other people.
I
Ordinarily, I would be vexed right now. I'd be like cussing. I'd be like, what? Come on, City. You broke everybody else. Oh, man, well done, Tottenham.
I'm telling you now, if this... Obviously, there's a long way to go in this game. There's another half yet. But if Arsenal can survive those 2 games against City without losing the games, I think they're champions.
I agree. Well, especially if you know.
We should have beaten them at home last year. Remember that game?
Yeah, we won. We played better in the first half.
Well, at Anfield.
Yeah.
Should have won the game based on
You've
the first
got,
half.
you've got.
And Newcastle.
What about Chelsea?
Don't go there and slap up that already,
No,
man.
I'm just asking. So
We've done Chelsea.
I'm just asking.
No,
so
we've got Chelsea at
You've
home.
still got to play. So you've got
Chelsea
Chelsea
at
at
home.
home, United at home, City at home.
Yep.
Then
And away.
City away, Liverpool away, Newcastle away.
Yeah.
So that's 6 games. I mean, I know that we're looking at where Liverpool and Chelsea are on the table at the moment, and we're saying they're
Being
having
again.
Oh,
Kane.
John
Again.
Stones,
Go on,
where
Kane.
you?
Where's your pace, man?
Oi, oi.
Where's your pace, son?
Pace.
Kane with pace. Come on, bro. Behave.
Oh, he's in.
That's poor.
Kane with pace.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he's
done
got it. Ah,
Emerson Royale!
Mandy!
Chicken Royale!
Mandy!
Chicken Royale!
Scenes! Unbelievable scenes, Jeff!
Chicken Royale, baby!
Oi!
Hey, you win it if Royale!
Stoppage time.
Royale!
So many mistakes from the City
Look at-
They were
defence.
all over the place at the back.
Jason's going to say, get off. Honestly, I hate this team.
Kane did well there.
He did really well.
I hate them.
Royale! Yes, my son. I can't believe I'm supporting Tottenham. And they're actually delivering too.
Hey, this is too funny.
Well, I'd like to.
Callum's
This is actually too funny.
I'd like to congratulate.
Again.
Congratulate you because it will be the only time you hear me. I'd like to
Go,
congratulate you
Royale!
on winning the
Go,
league.
chicken! Go on, peasant, man. You know what I mean?
My God.
Hey, the
That's a good goal.
The compilation's gonna
First
be
goal of the season.
crazy.
Imagine that compilation tonight. Oh my God.
That's his first goal of the
Yeah, he
season.
does compilations when he just passes the ball out.
2-0, and that was right on half time.
Oh my God.
Right on half time.
2 goals right on half.
Only
That's
Tottenham
crazy.
could do this.
I said to you, this will be the one we win.
But to be fair, you're their bogey team.
I hate
always-
this. I hate this club.
This is cause
I hate this club so much.
yo, City are a mess. You know, how do you let us do this to you
I
every
wanna
time?
be in the...
Isn't it
Literally
isn't it
dominated
weird?
possession.
It's weird. It's
Haaland
weird.
misses a sitter. What is wrong with him? Like,
It's
big
everything.
champions.
Everything is going right for you, and there has to be a time where something changes. Like everything is going right.
What a week.
Everything.
What have
Win
you
the
lot-
North
what-
London
What have
derby.
you lot done? You've had a
Who
magic
have you
lamp or
paid
something.
off? What have you done? Because
God bless, man.
everything is
God
going
said of
right
all the
for
years
you.
of suffering, man, I've got
Oh
to give
my God.
I'll give you something now, man. You know what I mean? Come on. I can't believe this. To be fair, City ain't played good that half either.
No, they haven't, but it's not the point. Even like last night, like United look like they're in the clear, and then all of a sudden Elise walks up and hits one.
Apparently, City fans have been booing at half time.
And even for Royale.
And when people say, oh, yeah, well, you've got to play City twice.
Oh my God.
Ah, listen,
Game
man.
is the game, Abby.
How are we gonna
The
work?
game is the
How are we
game.
going to work here?
The other thing I wanted to ask you is
I need to reconsider.
why's
I need to reconsider my job.
Taking a
another thing
leave.
I've got to ask you. Why's Pep started this game tonight without
Diaz.
Without Kevin.
without De Bruyne?
Appa-
Why's